any instance of a woman giving birth to something that is not a human being, a baby, like, I don't know, a turtle, or as our First Lady suggested, a breakfast taco?
These people are complete idiots and are so unserious it hurts my brain. No, duh, humans give birth to other humans. That has nothing to do with abortion. These politicians will say any and everything for a news headline, even if it makes them look like complete fools. So let's get down to the root of what Representative Hice was trying to imply. He's essentially saying that it's a person's duty to carry a fetus to full term because human life is sacred and should be honored.
No, I'm talking about personhood, not viability.
Which is odd coming from a Republican because they don't give a damn about providing for people. But for the sake of this conversation, let's just say they do. Does that mean they are supportive of compulsory organ donation? I mean, if I'm in need of a kidney or a lung, or I'll die, but my neighbor has an exact match to me, shouldn't they honor my human life and give me their organs, make sure that I live? Hell no, that sounds absurd. And I'm sure many of you have heard this comparison before. It's ridiculous to expect anyone to use their organs or bodies against their will. And that's exactly what Republicans are fighting for. They aren't pro-life, they're anti-choice.
The fetus can live outside of the body.
There are many people who cannot live without insulin. Does that mean we should kill those people who cannot live without insulin?
Well, there's no way for them to live.
Listen, this is my time.
I really wish Republicans would just stop pretending that they care about anyone other than themselves or money. Jody, you got some nerve talking about letting people who need insulin die when you, along with 192 of your colleagues, voted against capping the price of insulin at $35 a month. It was also you and your colleagues that voted against easing the baby formula shortage. Y'all don't support expanding Medicare or Medicaid for people so they can be healthy enough to raise their children. Y'all don't support raising the minimum wage so people have enough money to provide for their children. Y'all don't support universal health care so people can work and save money for their children. So please, for the love of God, tell me, how can you possibly value human life with that attitude? The answer is simple. They don't care and never did. None of what they say or do or legislate makes any sense, and whether it's based in religious extremism or profit motive, ultimately they're gunning for control because that's power. And if any of the inevitable trolls in my comment section has a problem with what I'm saying, ask yourself. If Republican leadership really cares about unborn children, why aren't they making sure that every child wakes up and goes to bed with food on their table? There are 17 million children struggling with hunger in the US. Why aren't Republicans fighting to make sure working class Americans are earning what their labor is worth? The majority of theft in this country is wage theft. Why aren't Republicans using factual and empirical data that is reliable to craft legislation? I thought facts didn't care about your feelings. As long as we have people like Jody Hice in government who are stupid, disingenuous liars, we're never going to stop this back and forth tug of war with our rights. Thank you all for watching Rebel HQ. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.